Hey there, remember this game? Yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded an episode for the Let's Play of Super Adventure Island 2, but we're back and I'm going to get a little ways deeper into the game before I take another break to do some more Castlevania. Anyway, we just killed the giant squid, and let's collect the treasure. We get a moonstone, and of course a cutscene. Higgins hears a voice.
Ah, I seem to remember. I was traveling with a brave but somewhat chubby fellow named,
You know, I used to be a great traveler myself. Sometimes I get glimpses of when I sailed the seas with love in my heart, but that's all I can remember.
You know, we may have met at some other time in some distant land. I know I've heard your voice before, and your face. It's so warm and kind. I think I could have loved you.
Well, isn't that just sweet? Basically, she is committing adultery on her king. I mean, unless she's gained her memories back, she's saying, well, I'm about to get married to this old guy, but you're hotter. Anyway, let's go put the moonstone to use. There we go. And behold, we lower the barriers. For the last time. That's the last set. So now we can sail all of the seas freely. Now, up here is Sala Sala Island, which is, of course, the desert island, as you can tell. Oh, I knew I should have just ran for it. Just go for it. Anyway, up to the upper left is the island itself, but up here on the right, we learn our final skill, which is the upper thrust, or uppercut, or whatever it's called.
For a fee of only 500 coins, I'll teach you my awesome jab-up blockbuster blow. You now have 5,520 hue coins, yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
Hold your sword tight, jump high, and slash up with all your might.
Oh, very well. Let's test it out. Nice. We can now destroy blocks from below. So that will come into use in just a moment. We're going to have to backtrack through 3 of the 4 islands that we've already visited, because there's a few treasures that we can get before we head into Sala Sala Island that will basically help us. There's a life bottle and some coins, and I think maybe a magic bottle too. Anyway, the first island that we're going to head towards is Hiya-Hiya, which is, if you remember, the ice island with the creepy little mammoth that was trapped in the ice as the boss. And you know what I've just noticed? I think that Hiya-Hiya Island is just a palette swap of Sala Sala. If you look at its icy mountains, it kind of, and the icy pyramids, I think it's just a white palette swap of the yellow desert. Oh well. I guess you have to cut corners every once in a while. Alright, fire sword this ice block away, and let's head inside the temple. Not like you haven't seen this area before. I think we'll only have to head back here once more. Maybe twice. There's that door on the far right side that we couldn't open because it requires using an item to open the shrine. You'll see what I mean in probably about 5 episodes or so. Oops. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, it's such a nice day out right now. I should be outside. It's gorgeous. It's almost clear blue skies. up into the upper 50s, maybe even 60 right now. I may just have to go out and have a nice little walk. Anyway, here's the uppercut blocks that we can now open to get this chest open. Destroy, I guess I should have said. Doesn't matter what sword you use. Here we go. Let's collect our treasure. Yay, a life bottle, or half of a life bottle rather. As you can tell up on the gauge above, we're getting close to having a full set of life. I think we've got 1.5 more bottles to go is all. Maybe 2 bottles, I can't remember now. Anyway, we now have to head over to Boa Island. And rather than taking the raft over there, there's a quicker way. If you remember, there's a secret connector tunnel down past these soil area blocks. So if we dig through the soil and equip the fire sword to get rid of the ice block down here a little ways. Here we go. And now we can connect over to... Recognize that music? Yep, Boa Island. See, these connector islands come in handy because now we're halfway into the island, and in fact, the blocks that we need to get rid of are right here. So let's get to it. I just like using random swords to change it up a little bit. Alright, and we claim 2,000 coins. So I think all we have left is the magic bottle, which is on Puka-Puka, or Puka-Puka Island. Oops, wrong one. It's over here farther. Now, the easiest way for me to get out of this area, rather than backtracking all the way across all of the lava and various rooms, is just to go down to this connector room now and connect over to Poka-Poka Island, which is the tree area. Can't speak today, apparently. And then you can get out of Poka-Poka much quicker. And plus, it's nice to visit old areas, isn't it? Get you familiar if it's been a while since you've watched the last episode, which it probably is for most of you if you're watching live. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Puka-Puka Island. I probably won't have time to do all of it. I'll get about halfway through or so, I bet. And then we will finish that up in the next video and head over to a brand new island, Sala Sala, the desert land, and see what we can find there. We're probably about 2/3 of the way through the game right now, so we're getting close, but it's gonna get really hard in this next island. I tested it out on my test run, and this next island is hellish with this no weapon, no armor, no shield run. It is terrible. Some of these enemies require 16 hits to kill. So I may just be skipping some of them, as you can guess. Now you might have noticed an island that I just kind of bypassed down there several times so far, actually, the Fua Island. That's actually the last area of the game, and we'll be heading into that after we beat Sala Sala Island. So yeah, I think I showed it off in a previous video. It's blocked by magic spells, which we'll have to find and unseal throughout the various islands once we defeat Sala Sala Island. Anyway, I think we've got a little time left, so I'm gonna continue exploring Puka-Puka here. Oh, all the bombs and fish. I remember this area. Ooh, he almost got me. There we go. Now, last time when we were here, we didn't go through this whirlpool, so we're gonna head through this one. Looks familiar, doesn't it? let's see, we'll go down the middle path first. Oh, I didn't think I could make it. And now down here... Fishies! Up here, let's see... Oh, a stone tablet which reads... The 6 islands are all connected by hidden paths. Find them by switching the levers. Fair enough. We've probably already done over half of those. And speaking of, here's another one. Well, it looks like we're out of time for this episode. I'll pick up in the next one right where I left off here. And we'll continue exploring Puka-Puka and pick up on Sala Sala next time. See you later!